Not letting me. Not trying to do anything. Not trying to do a short. Okay. Let's see if this works. No, cancel. Box. Orientation. Not letting me do my own orientation. Isn't that something? Hold on, guys. Hold on. Where the hell is my doohickey? God damn it. Oh well, we just have to use this like this, damn it. Where the hell did that thing go? Sorry about that. I had a little thing so it won't be bouncing up and down, and it's not letting me change my orientation either. Let's see. Oh, I'm not gonna worry about it. How you guys doing, man? I've been under the weather. How you doing, Jake Roy? I've been under the weather. I haven't had a chance to stream, and just wanted to come on. Dodgers just won. The Dodgers just won, and man, they're driving me nuts, dude. The Dodgers are driving me nuts. All they did was win. That's all they needed to do. Tail is not hitting. I think tomorrow they should sit him. Maybe bring him in for a pinch hit. Maybe he'll get a big hit then. But they need to sit him. He's one bat that's not doing anything. Right now, when you're off and you're not hitting, you swing at bad pitches, and that's what he's doing. Mookie came through for us. If it wasn't for Mookie coming through for us, getting the two runners in, we probably are still playing, or we lost this game. And then we took out Roki for Glass now, and I'm like, no! But Roki was getting hit. But you know what? The difference between the two teams. What's up, Jack 42? The difference between the two teams is the Toronto Blue Jays are actually, their guys are hitting the ball. Our guys are not. Our pitchers have to. I mean, sometimes you have some weird games where you can win 6-5, 7-5. You can't even score more than 3 runs. Like today, we got a 3-1, and then they kept Toronto kept get guy on base. What's his face? The guy with the long hair. I can't remember his name now. That guy's always on base. Springer, the pain in the ass, the trash can dude from the Houston Astros, keeps getting on base. Our guys aren't hitting. If it wasn't for Freeman and Ohtani in the first few games, Edmund here and there, Muncy has been is hit or miss. Barger, thank you. That guy's always on fucking base, dude. But you have to tip your cap to him, even though we hate this. Is that their guys are? That's a difference in the series. Is that their big hitters are performing? Unless we put Yokomoto out there. And I'm like, Yokomoto, can you pitch tomorrow? So tomorrow, is it going to be Ohtani? And then and then in a dream scenario, is Kershaw going to get the save? What's up, Rams Don? But yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I've been under the weather, man, and my voice just barely started to come back. But you know, just glad we got to Game 7. Now anything can happen. The great spirit of Tommy Lasorda and Mickey Hatcher, Fernando Valenzuela. They have the patch on the arm. All the ghosts of Dodgers Game 7s will come up tomorrow. Steve Garvey's rolling around in his grave right now, but he's not even dead. He doesn't realize it. Ron Say, the Penguin, Dusty Baker, Steve Yeager, all the guys, the legends, the champions, the ghosts of the Duke Snyder, Sandy Koufax. You know, they're going to rise, and we're going to get this W tomorrow. And I don't give a damn if it's 1-0. I hope it's not. I'll be biting the rest of my fingernails off. But the main thing is just win. Win tomorrow, and we're world champions back-to-back, baby. But okay, now enough of that. Let's get to the Rams. So the Rams play the Saints, a.k.a. who that going to beat them Saints? And then we say, we that. Jared Verse and the crew are licking their chops. They're rested and ready. You hear me? The Rams are rested and ready. And then guess who we play? We're not bypassing the Saints. But guess who we get after the Saints? We get a chance to the San Francisco / aka Santa Clara 49ers. We get to bury them this time. Payback is a bitch, and that's what they're going to get at Levi North. But we got to turn our attention to the Saints. The Rams will be facing a rookie quarterback who's had some plays, but he's a young quarterback. Chris Shula just has a scheme where he gets him confused. Our new cornerback is going to be out there. Darius Williams is not going to play. And then as we get closer to getting our guy Killer Witherspoon back, I mean, everything is shaping up the way we want it. We still, November 4th is the last day for the trading deadline, so we can still make some moves. But the main thing is shoring up the DBs. I'm okay with the safeties, but shoring up the DBs. And but also to remember this, we all know that we should have beat the Niners. We all know that we should have beat the Eagles. We all know that we got lucky against the Colts, but that happens. So we can easily be 6. Right now we're 5-2. We can easily be 6-1. But saying that, we've had injuries on our offensive line. We've got great depth on our offensive line. That's a nice thing. Matthew Stafford looks like he's got a lot left in the tank. That's a nice thing. The Falcons keep losing. That's another nice thing. We have their draft pick. I'm looking forward to Puka Nakua's going to be back. I'm looking forward to Terrence Ferguson finally getting the green light to be our George Kittle, and in McVay's offense, which will be more dangerous than the Kyle Shanahan's offense, because of the simple fact that Kyle Shanahan has never had a Stafford as his quarterback. And so that's one of the main differences between the two. But also, too, I prefer McVay's passing schemes when he's running his thing versus Kyle Shanahan. Because Kyle Shanahan does the West Coast type offense, not fully West Coast, but the short intermediate routes in front. Sean McVay has Stafford, so he can do any play. But we're at our best when we're mixing the ball around. We've got the guys in motion. We're doing fake jet sweeps. We're doing jet sweeps. We're getting the ball to the tight ends. We do jumbo package, throwing to Kyrie Williams in the flat, stuff like that. So I'm looking forward to the Rams devastating the Saints. 2 back-to-back blowout wins. And then we head on over to Santa Clara, and we blow out them too. 3 back-to-back blowout wins. No mercy. Don't be surprised who's their backup quarterback, Guerrero or whatever his name is. If you see him in there, I'm not saying that I want anybody to get injured, but Mac Jones is going to get hit hard and get hit hard a lot. We already know, finally, what the Niners want to do is get the ball out of his hands quick and throw it underneath, and we're going to be covering that more this time. Now we have a better quarterback in there in the nickel package. And George Kittle will be there, will be the same pain in the ass, but we'll get to him more. And also too, Kyron Williams is pissed off, and he was having a hell of a game when he fumbled because it got socked in the damn jaw. But that would have been his third touchdown. The Rams would have beat the Niners again, and that would have been 4 straight wins over the Niners. But we all saw what happened. We got socked in the jaw. We lost in overtime. We're missing our right tackle, and they stopped us in 4th down. So that's okay. Stuff happens. You lose to teams you're not supposed to. It just hurts because it was against them. But it is what it is. That's their Super Bowl. They'll be able to say, well, we beat the Super Bowl champs. We beat the Super Bowl champs at least. So yeah, everything's looking good on the Rams side. Injuries are beautiful right now as far as everybody coming back. The only one who's out is Keller Witherspoon. Rob Havestad, I saw somewhere, is going to be back too as well, I believe. I could be wrong, but he's mending well. But his replacement's been doing fine, and but we do have a lot of depth. Tutu Atwell, sorry, on the injury front, Tutu Atwell's going to be out. Forgot, he's out. He's got a hammy, so excuse me. I apologize. I misspoke. Tutu Atwell's out. I was just so excited that Puka Nakua's back, but hopefully with Puka Nakua's there, batting his eyelashes and stuff, hopefully Stafford won't forget about the other guys. We need to spread the love around. Spread the love. Spread the love. Spread the love. You get a pass. You get a pass. You get a pass. Terrence Ferguson in the slot, downfield. You get a pass. But yeah, I'm looking for us to beat the Saints very handedly. I don't even think Kamara is gonna play. But yeah, I'll have that for you guys on a live tomorrow. I just wanted to come in and I appreciate your second piece. But yeah, I'm excited, man. The Dodgers are they were. I still thought we had a chance, but they were pissing me off, man. You gotta hit. You gotta perform. I gotta give Dave Roberts. Although today I wasn't happy with them taking out Yakamoto-san. But we won. That's all I care about in the end. I don't care if I disagree with you. We win. I'm good. And we lose, and I disagree with what you did. Then we got a problem. But I would have loved for Nakamura to come get that complete game, or at least go a little further, because he was dealing. He got in a little trouble, but he got himself out of it. I mean, the man's human. Jeez. What else? Also, too, there were reports that Ohtani was because of that marathon 18-inning game. Ohtani he had an IV in the dugout, and yep, John Rudy, if I swear, we did it. No, the balls. Wait, Stafford's passes. Yeah, I missed you guys. Yeah, you can still hear my voice a little bit. A little more raspy. You should go on stage. Sing. What's that song? What the hell's that song? The whiskey song? Something whiskey. What's that song, guys? The whiskey song that they got hot. Everybody was singing it. Something whiskey. Rams and whiskey on Sunday night. What the hell's it? I got it on the tip of my tongue. But yeah, my voice is a little raspy. I almost didn't have any voice the other day. Over a cough, I'm being a little congested, and then it's been windy over in Rialto area, and my allergies start acting up. Tennessee whiskey, smooth as a Rams win. But yes, Game 7, this is what I want. The Lakers they're on the back burner because they just started their season, and Luka is doing great, and yada yada, good. LeBron's out, okay, whatever. Austin Reeves, tip your hat, my brother. That's the Kobe mentality, doing his thing. But I'm on World Series Dodgers mode and Rams Super Bowl run mode. I want two parades, deuce parades. I want the Dodgers parade in LA, championship parade, World Series back to back, and I want the Rams parade. And I want McVay to hold that Lombardi and hand it to Jimmy Garoppolo and say, Jimmy, you have anything to tell the nice people? Where's my Eddie Murphy laugh? Not Eddie Murphy, Charlie Murphy. But yeah, I want the Rams to get the parade again, the second one in my lifetime. And I never went to a Dodger parade, although I wanted to, but the traffic and shit. Never went to the Showtime Magic, Kobe Bryant, Shaq Lakers parades. Never did. But when the Rams came back, they announced on my birthday, January 5th, that the Rams, Stan Kroenke ownership group, bought Hollywood Park, the land, and we had our Dumb and Dumber outfits on. And that meme talking about, so you're saying there's a chance. At that time, there was no league mention of the Rams coming back to Los Angeles. The return to Rams to Los Angeles was full bore on social media at San Diego Charger games. All the Ram fans were asking for the Rams to come back. But they announced that on my birthday on January 5th, and I was stoked. And then when they finally announced it, the Rams were returning to Los Angeles. I said, at that time, if the Rams win the Super Bowl, I'm going to the parade. And it says join me for the Rams parade or something. I took we drove out there, and then we took the little trains things or whatever in there. Caught it right when it's already started. We meant to get there early, all that stuff works out. Hurry up, damn it. But yeah, it's on my video, so you can see it. A lot of people, man. A lot of people. Was it as packed as Dodgers, OG Dodgers at Laker parades? No. Because the Rams have only been back in 10 years, man. Give them a break. But there was a lot of people, man, especially when they all gathered to the rally point. I even mentioned in the video that I had to step to the curb because I get claustrophobic. If there's too many people around me, I get claustrophobic. I'm like, oh shit, let me get up over here. It was beautiful. But I said if the Rams won the Super Bowl when they returned, and they announced the return, I'm going to the parade. And sure enough, baby, it was twofold. Everything worked in my favor. God, the great Ram and Dodger of the sky has given me so many blessings. But at that time, I was a season ticket holder to the Rams, and I was the ultimate pass for the Disneyland pass holder. I forgot what the name of the pass was at that time. The biggest pass. When they said that they were going to Disneyland, I went on my phone. Where's that reservation? I don't know if there was reservations then or not. I can't remember. But boom, I locked it in. We got there. The Rams were having the parade at Disneyland, and then we went to see it before the Super Bowl. Though we went to the Super Bowl stuff. I haven't even I've recorded all kinds of stuff for the Super Bowl experience in Los Angeles. I haven't even shown you guys the videos of those. One day I'll bring them up on my live. It was just so much fun, man. In my lifetime, there's been torment and pain. But also, too, it's been championships and glory. We've been to the Tony Banks years. We've been to the Rams going to St. Louis for our St. Louis brothers and sisters who were from our RAMILIA. They had to live through the Rams coming back to Los Angeles, and my heart goes out to you. But in the long run, and I'm not trying to rub it into you guys, it's better for them to be in Los Angeles because they can do more for the Rams base. Right now, it doesn't look like it, so I understand what you guys are thinking, but on the St. Louis side. But for the Rams marketability, for the Rams overall footprint, with the Rams Hollywood, the Rams Empire Village, the Rams Village, the Woodland Hills Project, the three major Asian countries, the Rams have the rights for the brand to promote. It makes them a bigger market, a bigger entity. We're valued more. We're the second valued NFL team, period, behind the Dallas Cowboys. To give you an idea how big the brand is right now, monetize wise, in the eyes of the elite, favored over the Raiders and Chargers, because the Rams, in the eyes of NFL owners and corporate sponsors in the city of Los Angeles, the Rams are more a desired brand than the Niners and the Raiders. Even though the Raiders have a big following, they just would rather have the Rams. That's just the way, because they have a bad rep. But still though, anyway, I got off track, but it's a great time for us. Just enjoy it. I'm looking for us to win tomorrow, the Dodgers, and then on Sunday, looking forward to the Rams to whipping some ass again. We deserve this. We've been nail biting and shit. We were about to blow out the Eagles, and we were all happy, and then the idiots blocked us twice. The field goal, and then they let AJ Green take their lunch from them. I mean, come on, man. Fight for the damn ball, man. Forbes Jr., no. Get physical. Even if you get a flag, be physical. Show him that you're not going to let him do that to you, man. What are you doing? Leroy Irvin, don't tell this man over here. Rod Perry, let him know. Take that damn ram horn off if you're going to be playing like that. I don't care who it is. Jerry Rice knows what it feels like when he played Jerry Gray. He made his plays too, but Jerry Gray locked him down a few times. It was always John Taylor on the other side who hurt us. So you'll pick your poison with him. But yeah, when you put the ram horns on, man, you got to be a bighorn ram. You see yourself out the door. Ask Ernest Jones. Sean McVay don't mess around. Even if I don't agree with them, I thought that we should have kept Ernest Jones until we found somebody else. Because, I don't think Saquon Barkley would have got those two big runs. I think Ernest Jones would have at least gotten away. He would have at least filled a hole, and somebody else could have tripped him up. But we'll never know. But, he made a decision. We got to live with it. That's my coach. He already got us a championship for Los Angeles. And but yeah, so I'm looking forward to this game on Sunday. There's the Saints, and the Rams have a big history with the Saints, man. I put it down on my community post. They were a pain in the ass, man, back in the day. Even the Greatest Show on Turf had a pain, and they were pain in the ass for us. They stopped us from going back to back. It would have been the Ravens the year they won the Super Bowl in 2000. It would have been the Rams versus the Ravens, because the Rams would have won roughshod over the Giants in the playoffs. But the Rams lost to the Saints, and they are out of the playoffs because Oz Hakeem fumbled the kickoff and didn't allow Kurt Warner to get the ball and get us the field goal position to win. But yeah, man, I'm looking forward to it. I'm feeling a little better, so I thought I'd get a quick stream with you guys. But I appreciate you guys. I didn't go nowhere. I was just sick. Hey, ladies, I'm going to give you a COVID test. I don't have COVID, but that's the joke now, because whenever there's a holiday, it seems to get sick the last couple of years. Yeah, but yeah, man, it's a good time to be a fan of in Los Angeles. Luka's a Laker. Puka Nacua, Matthew Stafford, Kyrie Williams, Terrence Ferguson's going to be big, man. He's going to be a monster. Devontae Adams, Jared Verse, Byron Young, the bookend monsters on this in the end. Kobe Turner, the maestro, doing his thing. Poona Ford, stopping people, thou shalt not run. Landman, the Canelo of linebackers. Omar Spates doing his thing. We're ready to roll. Q Lake doing his thing. Akilla Willis will be back. Our new cornerback, we're ready to roll. We're ready to roll. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. But yeah, I'll see you guys on Saturday night. Bang, bang, third place gang. You know, I was blaming them for the Dodgers loss. I was like, man, sit your asses in the restroom like the Bronx Tale. You guys are bad luck. Take those Dodger caps off with that dang 49er jersey on. I was blaming them, man. I was like, man, you guys are putting the championship chamois on us. Yeah, 617, that dude. You know, those guys that go on there, they have nothing better to do. It's one thing, you know, you kind of talk a little mess about each other, about the teams and stuff, but that's all they do. You have one knucklehead talking about where I work and stuff. Like, dude, you're unemployed probably, living with your mom, and you're talking about where I work? Imagine an idiot talking about where someone works. Like, he looks like he's getting a check to me, fool. What are you talking about? It's just so stupid. They're such morons, but I just ignore them. They're all morons. But I appreciate you guys. Oops. Hold on. I'm gonna wake everybody up. There we go. Sorry, everybody. But I appreciate you guys. We'll see you guys tomorrow night. Let's do the live at 9:05 because I get out at 8, and hopefully we'll be happy. And but yeah, I expect the Rams to win on the Saints. We'll have the full injury report, the Saints too. And but yeah, we're happy the Dodgers got to Game 7. The Rams are fairly healthy. Puka's back. Tutu Atwell won't be in there. I think Rab Havenstein's going to play, but we'll see. All right, guys, I appreciate you. Much love. We'll see you guys tomorrow. As we always say, may the Ramilia be with you. And Ramulators! Can't even get my fingers right. Own them. All right, guys, take care. Love you. I'll see you tomorrow. 9:05.